art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. I'm bringing up my chat while I'm talking to you, so if anybody's here, I can't see your comments yet. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a couple of new things for me tonight. I'm going to do, well, first I'm going to use that resin that I've been seeing Billy, I don't know his last name, Billy over at Archangel Art Studio Designs. Okay, where is my live? There we are, there we are. Okay, if anybody said hi, hang on, I'm getting the chat up. Oh, I guess it would help if I turn it to live chat, huh? Well, hello, Vamp. How are you doing today? I am actually, where can I set that? Just me no. It always takes me a few minutes, and now I got to make this bigger so I can see it from that other side of the table. Because if I don't make it bigger, I have to squint and lean forward to see my screen. Well, hello, Lisa. How are you? Make me jealous, Vamp. Okay. I'm doing a couple of different things tonight. I am trying a new resin. Wait a minute, I don't need that one. That I saw Billy over at Archangel Art Studios. Okay, he's got his own channel. He's been using Pro Glass, and I got some in big bottles of it. Well, hello, Tish. How are you this evening? Hey, Tish. Shh! Don't tell anybody what we were talking about, because when I try that, I want it to be a surprise. Anyway, I'm going to be using new resin tonight, which is Pro Glass. I'm also going to do two things with this painting. I have to use colors for a challenge on Instagram. My colors I ended up getting were Salmon and Daffodil Yellow. Thank you, Tish. So anyway, I'm going to be trying to make... Oh, I got to get this chair higher. If I don't get it higher, I can't reach things. I'm going to be making a painting with those colors because I'm curious how they work, okay? Oh, just in case anybody's wondering, Joe Patty texted me. She's got things going on and she won't be in tonight, just so you don't look for her. I might talk to her later, I don't know yet. So we got Lisa here, we got Vamp here. Vamp, Jenna's been busy today, hasn't she, or do you know? Because I didn't see her, I didn't see even you at Erica's live today. Anyway, I'm also going to take up Jeff and Erica's challenge of the one swipe. Isn't that going to be fun? I'm going to try to do a one swipe on this after I get the colors on here. Okay, what is that? That's the resin. Now, here's the problem I'm going to have. These bottles are not small. They are big. There is a gallon in each one. So, I will find out. Okay. Oh, crap. Why does it have to have a bunch of crud inside? I should have opened them first, and I apologize about that, too. They don't seal theirs as good as Stone Coat does. But, I got 2 gallons. I just dropped a piece of paper in there. That is just, I'm doing great tonight, aren't I? Okay, this is the hardener. I'm sorry that you lost the other house. Yeah, Did you see Jeff do his one swipe the other night? Okay, I'm gonna do 10 ounces. Now I don't know. Hopefully this paper comes out with it. Yep, there it is. I'll have to fish it out in a minute. This stuff is supposed to be a little bit thinner, but it's supposed to have a good working time of okay, this is 2 gallons. What it is, it's a 50-50. This is the hardener in a gallon bottle, and the hang on a second, let me get something to get that stupid ass piece of paper out of there. Oops. Hopefully YouTube didn't hear me say that. Okay. And there we go. I fished it out. Pro Glass is this 2-gallon kit cost me $100. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Vamp. She's probably busy. Come on, open up. Pro Glass was $103 because he had a $5 off coupon on there. I don't know how long that's going to last, but still, it's $108 for 2 gallons. I mean, I don't think it has the UV protection like the rest of them do. So, what I'm going to do is anything that's done with Pro Glass will get a small clear coat of either art resin or stone coat epoxy. Jeez. I'm sorry, people. I know I should have opened this before I turned on the camera. I was worried I wouldn't be able to pour it on camera. I know, Vamp. That's what happens when you're in between homes. You are without your art supplies. Anyway, okay, that's got to be good enough. But this was it was $103, but you could say if you can't get the coupon, you could say it's $108 for 2 gallons. I also am waiting on a gallon of Ligari resin too, because I want to try theirs. I do have a couple of Ligari pigments here, but unfortunately I can't use them tonight because that's not in my colors. Oh, that's good. Which Monica? Oh, Monica, hello, how are you? Okay, stick. Okay, now I can read while I'm, oh, you poor thing. Monica, tonight I'm doing 2 things. I got a color challenge on Instagram, and I had to pick 2 colors off this chart going by the first letter and the last letter of my Instagram name, which is D and S, because it's Doris Ford Designs over there. So I ended up with Salmon and Daffodil, and she said we can add white and black. Oh, thank you, Vamp. So she did say we could add white and black, which I'm going to do. But I'm also going to try the famous one swipe that poor Erica, she said that's not her entry. Jeff did it last night. I liked watching his. But he did, well, it could be, I don't know. What I'm going to do is I've got, this is it. I think this is 12 by 12. I'm not sure. It's either 12 by 12 or 10 by 10. It's a repurposed canvas. Yeah, it smells a little bit like it. Anyway, I'm thinking of pouring the colors this way, and then I'm going to swipe from this corner down to here. Hey, we'll see what happens. I couldn't find a salmon color. Thank you, Monica. I couldn't find a salmon color, but I researched it, and I can take my coral and add a little bit of red and then add a little bit of white to it. So now this is supposed to be stirred for 3 minutes, and I wasn't really watching the clock, but it's gotta need at least 1 more minute because my hand's cramping. My hand cramps at 2 minutes, so I know when my 3-minute mark is up. I gotta stir. It doesn't look yellow. It doesn't have as many bubbles as maybe that's because I stir the stone coat faster. But I don't see as many bubbles. I don't know if you guys, let me see. I don't know if you can see it up there or not. Okay, let's get this going. Come on. Okay. I probably mixed way too much. I already put my yellow in there because I knew the yellow would work by itself. And I don't want a lot of each color, although I probably will do coasters. And why did I leave my sticks in there? Fiddlesticks. Oh well. I'll just have to pull it out and... Well, I know why the one's in there, because I've already put the pigment in there. This is what happens when you try to rush. This canvas, because it's white, it's going to get a white base coat. Let me just get some more sticks down. Okay, I'm doing the white as a base coat. Pull out what? Well, see, Monica, what it is, it's Jeff over at Artist Till Death. He has a little challenge to those of us in his Facebook group, and even the ones that aren't, just in the watching the lives every day. 1 swipe. You can start from wherever to wherever, but you cannot lift up your paper. You got to make it 1 whole swipe. And yeah, that's what she said, Jen. I knew there was going to be a that was she said moment tonight. Okay. I want to make sure I get enough, but then I don't want to overdo it, because this is the Rustoleum, the protective enamel. It's the white high gloss, and it doesn't harden up like the stone coat base tints do. Okay, let me mix this yellow in to make sure I got a good yellow. I know I should have mixed all this up before y'all got here, but I am so sorry. I was running around trying to figure out what colors could go together and make that salmon I need. Okay, let me toss this stick that I accidentally put in there. Okay, let me do the black. Oh yeah. Is he sore like Bowie was? Because I saw that last night. Bowie looked so tired. But it looked like they were having fun today with Joplin over there and Moo ignoring them. I got a sneaky feeling Moo's overwhelmed by all the puppies being around. Oh my God! Well, hey, is that a good thing or a bad thing that Cheddar won't come near you now that you got blonde hair? Don't want too much black in there. Okay. Yeah, I saw that last night with Bowie. You couldn't pick him up by you had to couldn't touch, I think it was his hind leg. Sorry about that, everybody. That was the Rustoleum Protective Enamel Gloss Black. That yellow is a lemon yellow from justpigments.com. I didn't put him in I didn't even do a description yet. Hey, you know why he's growing so fast? He's eating too much yellow paint. I'm sorry, I keep picking on you about that, Jen. Okay, there's my white base coat. Got my yellow. Now, I'm going to try to attempt to make a salmon with this. Okay, I'm going to put some of that in. I'm not going to stick the same stick in there. Way to go, Cash. I'll have to go look at it. I haven't really looked at Facebook that much. Well, I don't have Snapchat. I'm sorry. Us old ladies don't do Snapchat. Sorry about that. Okay, I've already got pigment on one end, so I'm going to use the other end. And then it's going to need a touch of red. But you love them, Jan. I did see a picture of, was that Chris holding him? I can't get that lid on with my gloves on. Was that a picture of, Chris I saw holding him on your story? I couldn't read it. Okay, I'm going to put just a touch of the red in there to see if that looks like salmon, and then I'll be ready to pour. Oh, okay, I thought that was him. Normally I'm getting all this stuff together in the afternoon, and it was so funny. I got a call. My boyfriend's car broke down, and he was about 20 miles away, stranded on the side of the highway, so I had to go get him. And you know what? Would y'all say that's a salmon pink? That looks very, very close to what salmon should look like. So, Megan's going to have to like that. This yellow, you know what? This yellow needs just a touch of white to lighten it. Okay, thanks, Jen. I wasn't sure. But this has to be daffodil, not a bright like this lemon yellow. So let me see if that white helps lighten it up some. I will worry about those lids when I'm off the air. Anyway, and everybody who's waiting on clocks, I was gone all weekend, and I got my resin in over the weekend. So I'm going to be doing clocks this week too and shipping them out. Although I know she's not watching it now because she's in a different time zone, but Saskia, yours will be shipped out probably the beginning of next week. There's going to be a little surprise in there for you. And it's, I'm not going to say anything else, Saskia. So if you're watching this, that's, and Nate, and let me see, who else? Nate, and I don't see Joe. Is Joe Fish here yet? I don't see her. And Lisa. Lisa's the other one, yeah. And Tish. It's going to be next, towards the end of the week, because after I clear coat them, I want to give them a little bit of time. Okay, knife out of the way. Clean sticks out of the way. Okay, let's get down to business. I do have a swipey paper. I did bend it a little bit because, and I tore it and kind of like wavy because I saw that happening with, when I think it was on Jeff's picture, it was doing that. Okay, this is just a regular canvas. Prep the back. I also hard coated that with the Mod Podge hard coat. Oh, I know. It's killing me, Tish. But, you know, Joe Patty did tell me that it does take a while. You don't grow as fast after you get to like 200-300 as you do with the when you first start, especially the way I was out there putting my name out there. Okay, let me blow your heat gun. You can see me on the little count. Blow your heat gun for 5 seconds away from your piece. You don't want dust boogers. Okay, let's see. See, most of you guys do resin, so you know it takes a while to get everything set up. I mean, the climax of the whole thing is going to be the swipe, and that's going to take, what, 30 seconds to do? Hopefully 30 seconds if I wait a while. Okay, I'm spreading out my whole base coat. I'm going to use all my fingers, pooey on it. I'm not going to do the one finger method. I'm going to use all my fingers. I got an alcohol rag to do this. I'm trying to get some shorter videos because I know some people don't want to sit through all of the mixing and whatnot. So that's something else I'm trying to do. I do have a short one I'm going to put up this week. Yes, she even commented on one of my other videos saying she was $4.99. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to be swiping from here to here, and I thought just to do this way maybe. So, I don't want to put the black down too much. Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Monica. You'll see it. You can go, when you get home, you can watch the replay of it. Okay. Hope I didn't put too much down, but we will find out. I'm nervous. Does that count as against my swipe? I dripped in 2 spots. Okay, let me put some of this around it. And I don't want to do too much black, but I thought maybe doing this. Okay, now, does everybody think that this is going to be good enough for my swipe or not? I want to put a little bit more black down here. Okay, let me heat her up. Yes, I am, Ann. I'm doing the swipe challenge. Of Jeff's. I'm going to see how it turns out. I'm heating everything up. Okay. I don't have the colors listed down there because I didn't have time, because I was trying to make a salmon color is what it is. Okay, here's my paper. This is recorded now. It's going to be recorded. I'm going to be able to, when I put the picture of this in there, wait a minute. Let me move these out of the way because my paper's going to go right there. Okay, here we go. Everybody's going to see I don't lift it up. Okay. I'm pushing some of it off, and it looks like I'm also pulling the white too much over it. Oh, come on. See, I thought once I got into the colors to start going straight. I lost some of my color right there. Well, I'm going to get some cells. I just lost a lot of my color right there. So, I did see Jeff tilt it a little bit. So, let me heat it up a little bit to get rid of any air bubbles and tilt just a little bit of it back right there. I like the way the colors look. I don't want to tilt it too much. I don't want to get accused of cheating. Okay. Thank you, Vamp. Okay. What does everybody think? Looks like an opal. Oh, yeah. It might end up pooling in the middle because this is one of those cheapy canvases. I can see it kind of going in. Now I got it. Oh, hi Angie. How you doing? I didn't even know you were here. Sorry. I don't want to tilt it too much. Come on. I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. It's got my salmon, it's got my lemon yellow, and it's got the black and white that Megan said I could put in there. So, don't tell, Tish, do not tell Megan that I did this for another challenge too at the same time. Just trying to kill two challenges with one stone. Anyway, I think that's all I can do. I am going to give it just a hair bit more heat because I see some cells trying to I do see some cells trying to open up. Okay. Thank you. Well, I didn't participate in last week's because I was out of resin. Okay, that's all the tilting I'm going to do. That's got rid of most of that negative space. And since does everybody want to stick around to watch me do coasters instead of me doing an after the live show? Okay, so I did one complete swipe. This video is proof. Oh, garbage. This video is proof. Well, I can't do that. I'm using two colors that were picked going from a chart with my name, which was a challenge. We were supposed to do that with the black and the white. Well, we were told we could add the black and the white. And I ended up getting daffodil and salmon. You think so, Tish? Okay, I can do that. Okay, so let me bring it in for a close-up. I'm sorry, I've got to figure out how to get rid of this glare. I think I need to back up my lights a little bit. Yeah, like I got room. Behind this light I've got maybe 2 feet, and there's my kitchen counter. And that one's right there, and the only other place I have to put. Okay. Thank you so much for showing up, Vamp. That camera I can't move either. Okay, let me put this little guy over here. Wait, I'll put you over there. clean my hands off. Wipe the sweat out of my eye. Joe Patty did show me her light bulbs and her light bulbs. You hot blonde. Hey, Jen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did have cells popping up. Jen's going to have to tell us if later if blondes have more fun. Although, not if they got the murder palm that loves to eat yellow paint. I still can't get over that. I'm surprised you didn't get sick from it. Okay, I do want to put some of this in here. I do want to make, because I had some leftover resin. I knew I was going to have leftover resin. White. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it still looks opaque. It's starting to get a little bit warm, but that's okay. That's okay. And I'm gonna make 2 of them with a black background and 2 of them with a white background. I got to get all this resin out of the cup because it's starting to heat up in there. But I'll tell you something. Pro glass, from what I can see so far working with it like this, works really good, okay? I'm going to be honest, it works really good. All rolling around in it. Oh, I bet he had a great bath, didn't he? You know what you need to do, Jen? You need to get it on film to not only show Chris but to show us too. Okay. Oh shoot, this isn't mixed enough. Okay. There we go. It wasn't mixed enough on that one. Oh well. I'm going to use all the black as a base coat because I have a lot of it. I have a lot of the white too, unfortunately. Cheddar's probably going, "Where's my mommy? Where's my mommy?" Have you ever thought that that's what Cheddar's thinking? I don't know if this is, let's see. This is more clear than black, but we will find out how it looks. I didn't have it mixed good enough. Okay. Now this isn't going to be that dark of a black, but that's okay because those colors are kind of light. Might be able to do 4 more coasters with what's left. I won't make you guys stick around for that. I don't think Pro Glass is heat resistant, so I'm not going to Sorry, Jen. I know. Your cat probably doesn't know what it can get away with now because you don't look like the same person, so maybe they're thinking you're different. Okay. Let me get some little air bubbles out of these. I see some right there. Out, damn air bubbles. Okay. Yeah, you don't look the same, Jen. That's what it is. Okay, let me put a little bit of this in here. Jen and her animals. Yeah, this is starting to get very, very warm, so I'm not going to be able to use up all the white. But you know what? At $108 for 2 gallons, if I don't use up all the resin this time, that's okay. I haven't colored my hair in a long time either, Jen. I just decided to let the gray show through and make my kids feel guilty, because I blame all my gray hair on them. Okay, let's see what kind of a swipe or two I can get out of this. Gotta get my skinny swipey papers. I don't want to get a new piece of paper, so shoot. I did swipe a lot off right there, but oh well. Yeah, I don't think it's that great, but if I keep it around to make my kids feel guilty, I always tell them, you're the reason I got the gray hair, even though it is genetic. So if you're watching this, Steph or Randy, I know you're not watching it live, or you would have said something, but if you're watching this later, I'm going to tell you, you are the reason I got gray hair. You, your brother, and your grandpa. He's the one I got it from. I knocked a little bit off there and there. Well, I think they turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? Oh, Lene, hi, how you doing? You missed it. Hang on, let me finish with these and then I'll show you. I did my color challenge for Fluid Art Loop, but I also did Jeff and Erica's challenge of a one swipe. So I killed 2 challenges with 1 painting, in other words. Come on. Okay, there we go. Thank you very, very much, Tish. Well, before I get my hands all sticky with those, I'm going to pull that out. So, because it's right behind me. My colors were Salmon and Daffodil. And she said we could use black or white, so here's my black and white. And as you can see right down here, I'm getting some cells. And the coasters were just using up the resin. And I also did use a brand new resin tonight I have never used before. I used Pro Glass, which I'll tell you, it can't be the final layer on my coasters because I don't think it's heat resistant, but it's easy to work with. Okay, I will be very, very honest with you guys. It's very easy to work with. So I love Stone Coat, but my pocketbook doesn't. So if you guys want to get some of the Pro Glass, I don't know how long that coupon's good for. I will put a link to the eBay seller I bought it from, which I'm not sure if that's the same one. If anybody knows Billy over at Archangel Art Studios, he was the one that I saw him using it, and then I saw a link to it below his stuff. So I don't know if he's affiliated with that guy or not, but watching him use it, I really like. Oh shoot, I got some paper touching my coaster here. There we go. I had some paper touching my coaster. Jeez. So all I need to do is to get my stuff stuck in there. Okay, well, I want to thank y'all for joining me tonight. I appreciate the support. I'm gonna, hopefully by next Saturday, I'll have a gallon of Ligari resin. I've got a couple Ligari pigments, but I couldn't use them because they're not in the color challenge. They're not my colors for the color challenge. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. If any one of you can do me a little favor, get in your kids' account. Make your kids subscribe to my channel. I need one more to get to 500. I'm just joking. Don't do that. I don't want subscribers that don't watch. I want subscribers that do watch. Let me put a little bit of pink on this corner right here. So, thank you all for coming out tonight. And for those of you who are not watching the live and you're watching the replay, if you like it, give it a big thumbs up. I hope that you subscribe and click the little bell for the notifications. I hate gloves. And I got one more thing to show you guys. I don't think, oh, thank you very much for showing up, Ann. I did want to show you guys one more thing. I can't remember if I showed it in the last video or not. This is how that tile turned out with the Fama wood. And I'm looking at it and I got one fuzzy in it, but I have no air bubbles. I'm gonna have to look into that, Lisa. So let me finish this because I do have to go. Thank y'all for watching. Yes, I'm in love with this one, Ann. I'll be doing some more with the Fama wood. It is cheaper too. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming out. I love the resin right out of you guys, like my little sign back here says, which you probably can't read. Hey, bye Jen. Thanks for coming out. Love you, Pick. Anyway, so I'll be putting up some more videos, hopefully one a day this week, and I will be live again next Tuesday, and you never know what crazy stuff I'm going to try. And thank you, Ann. I didn't think of that. Well, right now we don't have any sun. So, thank you all for coming out, and I love the resin right out of you guys, and enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now. Thank you very much, Lene. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Tish. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jen.